Okay, it is April 23rd, and we want to talk about BOD groups tonight because I know sometimes when new programs and features come out to Beachbody, we don't always dedicate a call to it, but I definitely wanted to talk about these tonight because since we do have so many new coaches who are either on this call or going to watch the recording, I want to make sure you guys know what's coming, how to incorporate it into what you're already doing. Because even if you are already a part of a Facebook group, I think it is something everyone should try, even if they just test a group next week and just add one person to it. Because I do think that you're going to find, especially as moms, I think we go through these seasons of like no social media, and we just need to have another option for people that isn't necessarily another app that they have to download. So I'll get into just what I was going to do is just kind of dive into like the high level points of everything. And then there's a couple trainings you guys can watch on your own time that gives you like step-by-step guides for how you can get started with it, because it doesn't come out until Sunday. So Sunday morning, I think it's 8 a.m. Pacific time, they'll be live. But anytime on Sunday, you guys can go in, check them out. But this at least will give you a good understanding of what's coming and how you can make it work for you. So let me share my screen. Okay, so everything you need to know about my person number, body groups. And if you have any questions, just stop me, unmute yourself. So the idea is, and there's a lot of new faces on this call, or newer coaches, and you may not be familiar because a lot of the older coaches on this call, myself and Mel included, have really just utilized Facebook groups for accountability. So there's also been another app called I think it's called the My Challenger app. And Beachbody's had it ever since I was a coach. I think they've had it for years. And essentially, it was an accountability app where you could run groups, you could check in, but it was separate from Beachbody On Demand, and it was separate from Facebook. And it was something that you could offer to someone if they didn't have Facebook, or some top coaches love to just use that instead of running groups on Facebook. For me, I tried it once. I personally got more engagement on Facebook. So that's kind of why I went that route. But anyway, Beachbody did realize that there was a need for something more integrated. So what was developed is this new technology called BOD groups, and it will integrate into Beachbody On Demand. So, I didn't have it up yet. So when you go to your Beachbody On Demand, starting Sunday, at the very top here, you will have your workouts, nutrition, and then you're also going to have this, I think it's actually going to say BOD groups. There's a still image of it down here, but it'll be just a tab on your Beachbody On Demand. So if you're someone who uses it on the TV, you would still need to, you could have the Beachbody On Demand app to go check in. But if you're someone who uses the computer to stream workouts or just uses your phone, it'll all be, you can just essentially quit your workout or end your workout and then check in. And that's kind of the idea, to give more accountability, to give more competition, to give more stats. Just like with Apple Watches, you see all these people like getting all your steps. This is now going to see, okay, Mel just did her workout, she's killing her nutrition game today, and it's all real time. So it's not like Facebook, you have to actually go into your Facebook group, you got to go, scroll to find the post. This is all going to be in your, fitness studio app. So I think as coaches, it's, even if we don't choose to use it all the time, and maybe we'd still love our Facebook group because it rocks with engagement, it is something to have in your tool belt, because I know for a fact I'm super competitive and I love my Apple Watch. Like, I love to see all the people I'm friends with, like what they're doing today. And if I see like someone got more steps than me, it makes me go for a walk. So, you're going to have people like that. You're going to have people that just are accustomed to this kind of seamless integration. So what's really cool about it is it'll be in your Beachbody On Demand, but it also will connect to ShareCart and your coach office. And I'll show you what that kind of means down below, but it's going to make it, I think, easier for you to get your customers getting products more regularly, able to even like talk to leads more frequently. So that's kind of the hope. And really the goal is just to give every coach the ability to run great groups with confidence and provide that value to people. Because I think sometimes as new coaches, we come on, we get put, we're in our coaches group and we have no true ownership. We may get, a chance to post a week. And as, veteran coaches, we're trying to figure out where, all these new coaches can start to have their own leadership. But the idea is that as a new coach, you can simply just go start your own group. And you can partner with people, you can partner with several people. But the idea is it doesn't matter how people get support, just that they have a means of having it. And so this is just another way to offer it to people in a very seamless, pretty, integrated, tech savvy kind of way, which I think is good for Beachbody to step it up. Don't try and read this, it's super small, but I'll send you guys the slides. But this is just taken from the FAQ. So what you'll do, Sunday, you can play around with it. And again, on Sunday, there's going to be a new tab here, and it's going to have access to the BOD groups. And you can just start, testing out making a group. There's a training that gives you step-by-step guide on how to set up a group. And it allows you to invite your challengers. It allows you to invite the people in your coach office, AKA leads and customers. So that's another touch point of getting to leads that, maybe have never responded before. And you can also now send a customer or send a potential customer not only a share card order, but you can also add the group. So somebody wants Beachbody On Demand, they get their email, they sign up, and in that email, there's also a direct link to the group. So there's no more of this okay, find me on Facebook. I mean, you can definitely, I'm still gonna run groups on both for now, but it allows you to, if someone isn't on Facebook, which we all have lots of friends and customers that are not on Facebook, this will give you the ability to give them a really solid option. And then just another way, because it's all there, it's a way we hope to see more people checking in. Because as coaches, yes, Success Club points are what we want, and we want to change lives and make money and, be on our own fitness journey, but we want our people that sign up to stick with it. We want lifers out of this. So the website, the portal, again, is going to be here. So that's where you'll have this tab up here, and it'll be live Sunday, and that's where you'll also manage your group. So as a coach, you're logged in, you're going to have ability to start a group, which I'll show you down here. On the Beachbody On Demand app, it's just going to be a little section down here at the bottom. If any of you have that app now, you'd see all of these other things, but the groups is not there yet, but that'll be there Sunday as well. And I don't know if you have to upgrade your phone. I'm assuming you might have to do an update if you don't see it in the app. I don't know. But anyway, so this is what it's going to look like. So these are the BOD groups. It'll be right here. And then from your website, again, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. From here, you'll be able to go to the website here, and then you're going to have this button, start a group. Mobile, it'll be down at the bottom. And then from here, there's going to be a very simple wizard that'll get you started. So you get started, start a group. So Sunday, everyone just go start a group. Even if you're not going to do one with someone, just get familiar with it so you understand how to do it. And what I really like about it, and the wizard will walk you through all of this, but you have the ability to, you can take, if you've created a group before, obviously all of us will be the first time creating this group. But if you have created groups, once you create a group this week and then in, 2 months you want to create another group, you can copy information back from a past group. There's themes, there's program-based groups, there's spring fling themes, summer themes. They have all kinds of seasonal type themes. You can create a theme. And then you also have the ability, of course, to make it a start and end date or just an ongoing group. And then they have all these different questions and when you're signing up, that you can also make your group public, meaning, and this is where I think it's going to be great for leads. So as you all know, if you're an Emerald and you hit Success Club, free leads get put in your account the next month. It is such a goal to hit Success Club simply for that, because right now, Beachbody On Demand enrollment is up I don't even know what the percentage is. It's insane. I mean, I've had like 30 some leads in my account just this month. And so those people may have not responded to my email that I sent them saying, hey, I'm your coach. But when they log onto their Beachbody On Demand now, they'll see, okay, Kelsey's their coach. These are her groups she has active right now. And they have the ability to request to jump in that group because I'm their assigned coach. So even if they've never talked to me before, maybe the group will entice them because it's all rolled into their on demand. So I think that's really cool, just to have hopefully a new way to connect with people who don't use Facebook, or maybe who are leads and haven't responded. So you'll have like all these different questions and how you can set it up, but there's a total wizard that will guide you guys how to do it. And then these are the ones I want to point out that I thought were really cool. So while we are never going to turn someone down because they don't do like a product monthly or anything like that, the new wizard, or the new Beachbody groups will have the ability to pick what is recommended. So obviously Beachbody On Demand, but if you're running a nutrition program, maybe you don't click that. You can recommend Shakeology, you can recommend Performance Line. So you have the ability to put in these things. And of course, they don't have to have them, but if, let's just say, someone's out of Shakeology, they get in the group, they realize they don't have Shakeology because they see it, they can then talk to you about that, or you guys can talk about it, and you can easily just shoot them a share card. So I think there's going to be a reduced time period from like when we have these conversations with even existing clients on what they need to actually getting them to fill out the share cart, because it's all going to be rolled in one. So I hope we'll all see like volume start to pick up, because it's so easy to now get someone set up, and it's easy for you too. It's not like this time suck of going to share cart, going to coach office, copying emails over, all of that. So I think it'll be really easy. You also you can show like testimonials in the group, just to entice people like when they jump in the group. And then it's very easy to invite people. You can invite people by email address. You can invite people from your coach office is integrated into this. And once you've had a group, you can invite people from past groups.
Kelsey, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Can people in the group invite folks, or can only the administrator invite?
I think that's a good question. I don't know if you can or not. I'll check though, but I know that you can have multiple admins. So let's say like you want to run a group with another coach. You all will both have the ability to do all of the, posting, scheduling, all of that stuff. But I don't know about inviting other people, so I'll check and see.
And I know that people can request, but yeah, I don't know how that works. If I don't know how that, it'll be interesting to see how people will, I don't know, because if you're able to have different admins on there that like, obviously you and Christina run groups together, but you're not her coach and she's not your, whatever. Yeah, you can have it. I watched the training today or yesterday, I think, and anyone who has a coach, has a coach email address can be an admin. So you have to be a coach to be an admin. But as far as customers, you do not have to have like a paid account. You just have to have a Beachbody account, because you could potentially run a free group on this. You just have to have a free Beachbody account in order to use it. So that's nice. Like you can still have a free account and be able to use this. But if you're I know you can add people, I'm getting ready to go into that. Like you can add people a couple different ways. So you could send somebody a link, and then they have to, like the admin would approve request.
Yeah. So, and I'll check though exactly how, I think, and without getting in there, Sunday, we can play around with it too. So this is kind of what a screenshot looks like of what someone like Leah, you go in your Beachbody On Demand. Since I'm your coach, it's going to show this. Like, it's going to say, these are groups run by your coach, Kelsey. And then when your customers go in, it'll say, these are groups run by your coach, Leah. So that's why I encourage you all to get at least one group up there. Even if you guys have, like, I have a huge Facebook group right now, and that's not going to just die out next week. And we may continue to run two for now, because I think there's pros and cons to both. So, but you want to be able to have something there, because it is just all in there. Even if it's a place where people just check in to track their stats, to see, you know, how many workouts they've done in a week, all of that. But having that just makes another touch point to your customers. And then this is what it'll look like. So you click on one of these, and then the customer can just click request to join. So I think, yeah, if you send the link to anyone, they could join that way. But I don't know if you actually add someone. I'm sure we'll figure it out and look and see. And then the other way is, in the same kind of option, you can share the group with a link. And so our plan will be, we have about, I think, like 25 of our currently, in my challenge group, we have like 25 girls who said they wanted to be in the test group of this. So, and there's like, I mean, there's no max number. I think you can add as many people as you want, and there's no limit to how many groups you run. You can have as many groups as you want. But you can share this, like we'll create the group next week, and we're going to go share it in our Facebook group and say, just request to join this group. And then, yes, now you'll have this group. So this is kind of what it'll look like. You can share the link that way. And then you can also invite people directly through an email. So they can either request to join, you can share the link, or you can send it to an email. And what's really nice is you can put someone's email if you have it. You can use your coach office. You can like export your customers from coach office to invite them to a group, or you can invite people from past groups. So it just makes it so much easier, because I know I personally do most of my inviting from Instagram, and then I run groups on Facebook. So there's always a little bit of lag time from getting an Instagram person, finding me on Facebook, getting them in the group. Whereas now, if they just want to do this, it's just boom, boom, done. So should be a lot quicker. So ShareCart now integrates into BOD. So I guess ShareCart is changing. I don't know if this is what the new look will look like officially on Sunday, but this is at least what the look is going to look like very soon. So I'm assuming it's going to all roll out with this integration. So you invite people to your group, then you have these, you have all of these people ready to accept, and you can either, like right here's an example of someone they haven't, who hasn't accepted. So you could resend the invite, or you could even send a cart to them. So let's just say that, Sally wants to sign up, but she hasn't accepted the invite yet, or her share cart. So you could actually, send it to her again. Or maybe she was going to join, but she now needs Shakeology. So you could send her share cart with whatever it is. And I think as coaches, the share cart is now going to look a lot cleaner, a lot easier. I love this look, because right now it's kind of hard to find things. So that should just, again, I want easy. I want something that will give me back time. And then finally, the last thing you can do is, I'm assuming that this means, because of this screenshot they showed in the training, that your coach website is getting a refresh. So I was talking to one of my coaches, I think it was Lauren, we were talking about this earlier. If those of you who are newer coaches, I'll show you real quick. If you go into your coach office, you all have a website. And personally, I haven't used the website. I actually created my own website like a year ago. But I never used the Beachbody website very much, because it was very limited in what you could share. So if you go into Grow My Business, and I'm so slow, you have just this coach website. But it's never been, I'll show you guys what it looks like. But I'm assuming it's going to start looking like this, which it looks a lot more innovative, and just like more kind of like what you would see, rather than kind of old school. So this is what it looks like now. So I've added my picture and stuff, but it's like very, like shop, become a coach, try free membership, Beachbody on Demand. And that's the only like links you can have. So very, very limited. But now I'm assuming this means that the website's getting a refresh. So now you could still go in and create your own website, especially if you're a newer coach. Having this might be really helpful because as a coach, you could add this to your Instagram. You could send it to someone who's interested, but it's going to show what groups you have. It's going to give you more functionality for making it like what you want. So just know that that's an option now too, because I know some people have been curious about a link tree, and I think link trees are great, just giving people something clickable on Instagram. But this also might be another option because it looks like it's getting a refresh. So if you're not familiar with your website, there is in the Getting Started section in your Beachbody Coach Office, there's like a setting up your business that you can just take a quick glance at. But I think this is what the new website will look like. So I'm hopeful at least, because I wouldn't mind using it if it had a better look. And then this is what kind of the interface looks like. So you do your Transform 20 workout. And then when you are on your computer or on a device, this is what it's going to look like as soon as you finish working out. It's going to say log your workout. So you're going to view workout. You can then add like whatever you did, how long you did it. And what's even nicer is you can actually add it to multiple groups. If you, like, let's just say you're a coach and you're a part of multiple groups, you could do it in one like click, which is kind of nice. And then it also, which I think is going to be a draw for a lot of people, is just tracking like all of this stuff, like how many workouts you did, your Shakeology, your nutrition, or like your nutritional supplements, water, results, things like that. So you can, put your measurements and weight and all these things. And I think having this will be something that a lot of people, are interested in having. And that's all, but I wanted to show you so that's kind of all I wanted to show you guys. But if you go to your coach office, and in your, so slow, actually, it's down here in your breaking news. If you just click on BOD Groups is launching, it's going to take you to a toolkit, and it's going to have like all this helpful information, like how to set up a group, how to, just get familiar with everything, and a couple other, like, I think this is the promo video. If you haven't watched it and you're a mom, it makes you cry. It's a really, really sad one, or not really sad, but really happy, but it makes me cry. And also challenge group guides. So those of you, again, that are new coaches, back when, gosh, Mel, when you started, we did not have challenge group guides. I mean, I think they had these, but we didn't have Mamapreneur, we didn't have Boss Babes or anything. I mean, it was literally I was writing content for groups all the time. That was a big part of my business. So it's so much easier now to run groups. I think everyone should run their own group, just simply because it's so easy. So you can certainly use third-party services like these challenge group guides, Mamapreneur, Pixel and Hue. Those are some of the ones that some of our teams have purchased and we just all use because they're very easy. There's graphics, whatever. But Beachbody also has a ton of challenge group guides out there in your coach office. They have them for programs. They have them set up for the new BOD groups too. So once they release, you guys can go out there and check these out too. Some of them are a little stale, I guess, but I know that they're trying to improve some of them. So just know that that's always an option, because as a new coach, the biggest thing we want you to do is just to give people accountability, give them a place to check in and support. And so your job shouldn't be necessarily creating killer content for your challenge group. I mean, it's definitely, the challenge group is a great experience, but we'd rather you be focused on helping them find the right, plan or solution to whatever goal they're after, whatever their need is, and not really spending so much time on all this challenge group stuff. So the hope is that this will make it so much easier to give people support. So that's really it. So, again, go to your coach office. This is a whole toolkit on BOD groups. Sunday morning, it's going to be out here. And I would just get out there and play around with it, start a group, and start sharing it with your challengers. And I think that, Mel, what are you going to do? Are you going to try and run one as a test, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, well, we started one I was like holding off. I really wanted to love the challenge tracker app, but just like you said, like my team page is on Facebook, like I have a family page on Facebook. I'm just always on Facebook for stuff.
Yeah.
So, no, it definitely gets me, like, even when I was looking at the slides earlier when you sent them to me, and then I watched the video after I looked at the slides, like it gets me a little bit more excited because, like you said, like when you're having a conversation with someone on Instagram and, I'm like, okay, yeah, like all you need to do is like send me your email. Like, do you have a program in mind? If I like blast them with like one or two questions at the same time and then they respond and then they put their email at the end, like it's hard to copy their email from Instagram into, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's nice that I'm really excited for the share a cart stuff because it's like, there isn't an app for share a cart. So I like literally just have it like bookmark, you know what I mean? On my phone homepage. And then sometimes it's just like people want to know the price difference. And so I'm like, okay, well, hold on. Like I'll do it as soon as I get to my computer.
Yeah.
Cause then that's easier. So I think I want to love it. I really do. So I don't know if you've looked at the May content for Mompreneur, but I was looking at it today. So, yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to set it up and we'll ask the Facebook group for sure. But did you see that basically coach office and everything is going to be like shut down on Saturday?
Yeah, I was going to tell you everyone that. I was going to show you something on ShareCart that they pointed out. I was going to make a mock cart. But yeah, so I think, when was it? Saturday night to Sunday morning, I think it is. So
yeah,
coach office will be down. But BOD won't be down,
and
right?
my challenge tracker, like done. Like
yeah, so my challenge tracker, I don't think anyone used it on here, or if you did, my challenge tracker is going away, and then coach office will be down, and I think ShareCart will be down. That was the other thing. ShareCart will be down. So you can't send anyone an order from ShareCart for like, I don't know how many hours it is between Saturday and Sunday. But there is that link. I'll share it in the group. There's like a link generator that Beachbody has. We used to use it back before ShareCart.
Yeah, the BB links.
Yes. Do I still have it?
I do use it sometimes, like especially if they're like, oh no, like I just want the year access to BOD, and then I'm like, oh okay, click this link and I will send them a BB link if it's but you can't do that if you're signing up as a coach, right?
I don't know. So like if you guys have anyone, let's just say, you never want someone to wait, right? And just because ShareCart's going down for 12 hours or whatever it is, this is always an option that's available to anybody. So you just take your coach ID, you drop it in here. I don't have mine saved. Anyway, I would drop my coach ID in here. You get that from your coach office. And then you can go and your ID will be attached to any challenge pack, any solution, any hydrate, energize, whatever somebody wants. Beachbody On Demand, you can send them this link and it is attached to you as the coach. So you don't have to worry about, like, if you can't create a cart for someone, you could still send them this. So just know
and
that that's
an app too.
Yeah, it's an app. I forgot it was an app. I used to have it, but then I started just bookmarking share.
Yeah. So if you just, let me see.
Oh yeah, thanks Jen. 11 p.m. Eastern Saturday to 11 a.m. Sunday. Tracker app gone and everything will be switching over. So no share cart.
Yeah.
You guys get anyone late Saturday night, I gotcha. Use that code. And then what I was going to show you, okay, so let's say I create here's my cart for Sally. Now, starting next week, I guess share a cart will look a little different, but this is all still going to be the same. So you get the cart, before you send it to her, you have the ability to customize this email. So I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this, but you can actually customize the email that is sent to someone when you're sending them a cart. So it's got generic, text or whatever in there. But this is a place where you could then start inserting, you could copy and paste the link to your challenge group, like link to my challenge group, and then just link to the BOD group. I guess technically you could do that now with Facebook. I've never personally done it. I've never thought to because I send them a separate email. But yeah, this just makes it easy. You could put anything additional in here, but just know you have the ability to customize that email and get your people set up from day one, ready to go. But yeah, so I mean, I think that I would just get out there on Sunday and just play around with it. I know that just like bringing on any type of new technology, I'm sure there'll be some kinks they have to work out, but for the most part, I think they've really thought of everything, and it's going to be so much better than what we've had. So I think that that'll be good. My only, I guess, concern would be I have a lot of customers, and me personally, if I'm in my house, I use my computer. But if I'm in my workout space, I use my TV. So I would be, I'd have to be logged. I guess you can't log it from the TV. So you would have to use your app or your computer to log your workout, which I'm sure is, not a big deal, but.
I don't think so.
You can log it from the TV?
Yeah, because I usually work out from my iPad, but then because I'm logged into the Beachbody On Demand, it knows that I worked out. So then from my phone, I can just log in.
Yeah. I was thinking I end my work, because right now, if you're on your computer or your phone or iPad, as soon as you get done with the workout starting next week, it'll say, do you want to log this? Which I think is super cool because it prompts you right away. But if I'm on my TV, I don't think I don't know if it's going to prompt me. I'll have to test it and see. I don't know how it
You're
works.
going to look like a big slacker, Kelsey.
What?
You're going to look like a big slacker.
I know. I'm the worst at posting. I forget. I check in our groups at night, and I haven't even posted yet. And I work out in the mornings. I'm the worst coach ever.
Well, because when I was going into my challenge tracker app, I did my workouts on my TV, and when I would go into my challenge tracker app, it would say, do you want to log this workout?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I think
it's like an app on even though you're working out from your TV, it's still
an app.
An app.
Beachbody On Demand app, right?
I think.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to again. I have not all the answers. I just watched the trainings. You can't. Oh, Jennifer, you can't connect your TV to your body. Why not? Oh, you might have kids around.
I do it on my app. I do.
Do you have
a Fire Stick, and then it always links with my account.
Yeah, if you have a Fire Stick or
Roku.
Do you watch Netflix? How do you watch Netflix? I know you watch Netflix. I love to talk to her when she can't talk to me. Oh, she watches it on her TV. Yeah, I don't know then if it's not a smart TV.
Why don't you get a Fire Stick?
Yeah, Fire Sticks are pretty cheap now, like $25.
Yeah, they're super cheap.
Anyway. Yeah, so I think, I was gonna say, what did you say?
They're only $15 right now.
Yeah. They are pretty cheap.
And if you have Ruco for 3 months, they'll give it to you for free. Or Hulu for 3 months.
Yeah. And no, I know, Leah, you were asking about men. So Mel, what do you do? Do you have any male challengers? No.
No, and I've been it's my mission to get my brother.
Okay.
And it's my mission. Actually, I mean, my other brother, my sister-in-law does it. And so my brother, when he does workouts, he'll send sweaty selfies to me and Jonathan. But it's also my mission to get this guy I went to high school with, because he's always like watching my stories and stuff. And so we've like talked about it, and I basically just like, okay, come on. Like, are you going to do it? Or are you going to be a little bitch about it? And he's like, oh, stop. And then he faked me out, was like, oh, I did my first Shanti workout. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? You signed up without me? He's like, I'm just kidding. Like, he just is like giving me shit. And I'm like, are you scared? And then he doesn't respond. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to get you.
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess I would I don't know.
Well, I have like a couple leads that are men, and I've been trying. There's like a couple guys that watch my stories that I know, and I'm trying to get them to sign up because they can't go to their gym right now. But
yeah.
I haven't ever put a guy in a challenge group. I put one guy in. There's a guy on our broader upline. His name's Joe. And so I've put him in his group, I think, before. So there's a couple male groups, but then, yeah, I mean, it might be a way if like we find, like I'm going to reach out to some of my guy leads and a couple guys that I'm trying to get. And if I can, I mean, get some people, I may, especially in the tracker app, if it doesn't, I don't know if like I would have a group that had men and women. I mean, I don't know if it would be a problem or not.
My thought was using the BOD group and just incorporating him in. Because
yeah, so if we have like a bunch of
weird
guys, yeah, I mean, we could always do like a guys group, or maybe I'll have one that's both men and women. I don't know. Sometimes, that might make a woman feel uncomfortable. I don't know. Maybe not.
Right.
I wouldn't care, but I know that, I don't know that someone wants to post their like,
before
and after, if there's other guys in there they don't know. I would see that perspective too. So yeah, probably a guy BOD group is what I'd love to do. Even if it's just a couple people, guys are competitive. They want to see like their little, like hubby like lifted whatever today, and then Leah's husband lifted like 50, and they're like getting into it. Like I think that would be a little healthy competition, because what we really want to do is make all of our hubbies our like solid controlled business centers that want to actually start working the business, or all of our like significant others or whoever. That would be a really good goal. But
Jonathan's doing Transform 20 right now.
Lift 4. Deez loves it.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do the work next. He'll do Transform 20, and then his friend gave him like a weight bench, and then I have weights for him here, and so he's still been getting in an awesome workout at home, but he likes cardio, so he loves Transform 20. He did it last year, but I asked him because they said that they were releasing the work early, which it's out, right?
It is. It came out Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I forgot to talk about it in my group. Yeah, it's Tuesday, or like in my team page, but yeah, it came out Tuesday, and my husband did it twice. He loved it. Wow.
Yeah, so I think once Jonathan's done with Transform 20, he's gonna try it out.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I personally liked it too, but I've really liked a lot of the programs that I went from like the work to bar to boxing. So they all kind of transform you in a different way. But yeah, that's pretty much all. I mean, it's really limited on what we can share with BOD groups until we can actually get in there. But I think I just wanted to give everyone to feel confident in knowing, like, to just go try one. And even if you just try a test one, just go create one Sunday or Monday and to see, you know, what it's like, how it integrates, try some workouts, try adding to it, because it's only going to give you another tool to offer people. And I can't tell you how many people I've met on Instagram who don't have Facebook accounts, and then they never stick to anything because they don't have that extra accountability. So I know that it'll be a really good option for a lot of people. So, and you can also, you can schedule posts too. So just like Facebook, you know, if you're running a group and you're going to use a group guide, you can take like a Sunday or a day if I'm running a group. When I used to run them by myself or just like with one other person, I just schedule post, you know, take like 30 minutes, schedule your post out. So that way every morning there's a post that pops up and you don't have to worry about, you know, trying to do it or pop in there. But that makes it, there's all these like different ways to make it so it's not like a ton of extra work. But I think you can also, you can go live. That's just all
In BOD group?
live. I know you can do videos, and I know like in the little promotion, have you guys watched the video? I bawled in it. I think it's the music. It's like this strong mamas and like this mom's like rocking her baby in the morning, and then she like goes and gets her workout and she's checking it, and it's just the music. I think, I don't know, I was like hormonal that day, but yeah, I know in that video the girl is like going live with a video. So I don't know if it's pre-recorded or if you can just go live, but it should have all the same functionality, which is nice. But I don't know, I'm excited. I like new.
Because I went live in our boot camp earlier this week making my shake. So like different stuff like that, because so many people say like, I can't make my shake taste good. So it's nice to be able to just like randomly go pop in and share stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool, I'm excited.
So the My Challenger app, that's just gonna like disappear, because I do have a group right now for those who don't like Facebook.
It'll transfer over, they said.
Oh, perfect. That's what I heard too. Okay, so I just need to create a group and then have them transferred into my group. I'll look into it.
Yeah, I think they made it sound like it was it would change over.
Okay.
So like you won't have access to your stuff Saturday night, but I think once BOD Groups is live, like you should be able to have your stuff there. But they did say something what did they say in that training video?
I haven't watched it.
No, you'll have to go in, you'll have to go into the office, because they did say I don't know if it was like scheduled post or something won't transfer.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Which Jen knows the answer. It said they would change it over. It was an email too.
Okay. I also, who was it? Anne. Yeah, you said you had a group. I just saw it in Boss Babes. There's a graphic that you can even post in your My Challenger group, and it just says, it's like a pretty graphic. Someone amazing in Boss Babes made that says everything is transferring over. So
awesome.
I'll are you in Boss Babes?
I'll check it out. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll tag. It's actually at the top. I'll tag you right now. It's
Thank you.
Gives you how to do it, and yeah, because it says make sure your BOD app updates on Sunday if already downloaded. The group's icon will appear after the update. So I thought that might be the case. Yeah. So cool.
Cool.
Any other questions? Oh wait, there's a bunch of. Oh, Jen, you're like the knowledge queen over here. Okay, just like all that information. Yeah. So
the direct messages and customize, that's what it couldn't do.
Oh yeah, I did say that. So right now, if your challenger wants to contact you, they can't do it through the app. Right? Yeah. Direct message and email invitations may have been. Or just like that. Yeah, I think that it said, I saw it in an FAQ, like if someone wants to message you, they can't within the BOD groups, but it's function or they can email you because they have your email address, and it'll be at the top of their Beachbody On Demand. So, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I'm excited.
And I was thinking about running a free group maybe sometime next week, just a sample workout, but I didn't know if I should maybe try it in the BOD group or not. I don't know if it would, how that would work since it's free, but I was going to look into it. I was going to test it out or test out some things, but I think anything else?
Rank advancement day.
Yes, we have some exciting announcements. Mel got back her diamond, so she is shiny and diamond. Joanna it's not official yet because we've got to figure out something with one of the coaches' orders, but she is officially next Thursday a new emerald, and she's coaches in like 2 days. Like, it's incredible.
Amazing.
I've never done that. Like, amazing. And I think sometimes when we think of coaches too, not to get off on a tangent, we think it's like this, you know, people have to work the business. You're never going to get to a rank unless you have working coaches. But the really cool part about Beachbody is you can build your business, especially like definitely to Emerald and even to Diamond, with discount coaches, because, you know, your business, like, people will go inactive and you're going to have that first email where a coach quits on you. I had like 4 coaches quit on me in a week once, and like, it was a lot. It was a pretty low point in my business. Like, I lost my entire team at one point for different reasons. But you always just know that, like, giving someone the discount is, even though it says coach, it's not really that big. And it's doing your business, but it also helps them save money. So I think sometimes we hear the term coach. I wish it was called I wish they would word it something else. But it's really good. I'll assign some coaches this week. I need to. So
I want to.
yeah. But congrats, ladies. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Preferred customer. Yeah, I like that too. VIP.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I might try and go to bed a little early tonight.
I know. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm going to send invites and then I'm going to do it.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. All right. Well, I'll just leave this running for a little bit because I'm going to work for probably another 10 minutes. If anybody wants to stay on and work, they can. Or if you want to jump off, I'll send the recording after. Ooh, someone got off fast. All right. Thanks, guys. But I'm going to work. So you can stay on if you want the accountability.